All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all infinite praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachakradash, and double honors to the apostles and elders and elder bishops, constituents of the earth that puts in teaching this truth, and Sabbath teachers to the hopeful elect, coming back to you through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, with no less than exaltation, Lord, was quick and edifying, straight to the point, and just coming to you through the spirit, man, and just really something to harken on through the spirit. No, I'm just waiting for whatever to really spark my interest on doing the video. I was going to go into on Trump and what he saying the post he made about Iran and the Strait of Hormuz, telling them to open up the fucking Strait of Hormuz. All right, how you say it? He said, I think that's the no, this something different. But really, he another thing was really around the same things that you've been saying. Saying telling Iran to open up the Strait of Hormuz. Well, of course, in the post he said the word fuck, or saying open the fucking you know. Hey man, he losing this fucking shit. This is the cruel Lord of which the Lord has set upon Babylon the Great to rule over with a in a cruel way, you know, and ultimately to bring about the destruction of Babylon. All right, to mandate to make it mandatory to make the MOTB mandatory. To push the chip. All right, we believe that Nero, aka Donald Trump, is set up in the White House. All right, for the sake of fulfilling prophecy, and it's looking that way as of so far. All right, and we hope. All right, we hope, and I hope. What I'm saying, honestly, that this is, you know, that very guy, what I'm saying, that man that the Lord was set upon, what I'm saying, in the White House, you know, and his government and the system, over the system. All right. I definitely believe that this is him. This the cruel Lord, man. Cause ain't no fucking way. There's no fucking way. It can't be nobody other better than fucking Trump. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. For goodness fucking sake. The whole thing of the Epstein files and what I'm saying, everything that's you just can't look at anything else other than just that, honestly. Could just make that much sense in the world of him being that close to Epstein, and yet him being the one to be in the White House out of all people, and then clips, videos, and all that coming out about him and his secret desires of wanted to take over Iran, wanted the oil in Venezuela, all right, having ties with Russia, this and that, the third, all this shit that is tying to this man, you just can't put it past, all right. Then he started this war in Iran. You just can't put it past. You can't look at anything else. You just can't look at anything else once you come to the realization and put two to two together. All right, it is what it is, man. Ultimately, Lord's will, Lord's will, that this is the very year or next year, the start of next year. All right, it be the very time that we go home, man. Cause hey, boy, oh boy, I'm trying to find the one where he basically lost his shit and They said they're blowing up the whole country if they don't open up to shut up Hormuz. God, yeah, here you go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this one real quick. I'm gonna play this one, then I'm gonna just bring out the scriptures that I've got. All right, listen up. So, like for the service too, it's a little slow. Hold on, so like, let me try to get it playing for you. Fuck, it's not playing.
Okay, important PSA this morning, as I'm sure you've already seen Donald Trump's post. Do not normalize this sort of rhetoric and behavior. And I'm mainly talking to you folks in the corporate media. First, let me read for you Donald Trump's posts, and then I want to show you how some of the corporate media have been covering this. Trump wrote earlier, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just
Oh shit, you hear him, man?
watch. Praise be. Okay, important PSA this morning, as I'm sure you've already seen Donald Trump's post. Do not normalize this sort of rhetoric and behavior. And I'm mainly talking to you folks in the corporate media. First, let me read for you Donald Trump's posts, and then I want to show you how some of the corporate media have been covering this. Trump wrote earlier, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump.
But I thought Trump was a fucking Christian though. But I thought he was a Christian. What he doing giving praises to Allah? You should only but serve one God. It's so much loose screws in this foundation of America. So much cracks in the cement. All it's boy, it's so fucked up in this place, man.
Here's how the New York Times that objectively psychotic statement. They wrote, Trump escalates threat to hit Iranian power plants after U.S. rescues downed airman. President Trump used an expletive-laden social media post to taunt Iranian leaders, saying that the United States would attack if they did not fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Then it says, Mr. Trump, seemingly emboldened by the successful U.S. rescue of an American airman in Iran over the weekend, issued a new ultimatum to Iran to end its chokehold over the Strait of Hormuz. And then they literally edit Trump's statement to remove a lot of what he said. This is how readers of the New York Times are seeing Donald Trump's post this morning. They wrote, quote, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it, Mr. Trump wrote on social media. Praise be to Allah, Mr. Trump added before signing off in all caps. You kind of missed some important stuff there, which provides a lot of context also behind Trump's statements. And they were not the only major organization to soften or sane-wash Donald Trump's remarks.
Yeah, a lot of news stations fucking water down. A lot of these news stations are going to water down what's going on. All right, they're going to pacify you. They're going to give you a bottle and say, "Oh, it's okay." No, fuck no. Trump is thinking about killing all of those fucking Iranians, man. They're just point blank, straight to the fucking point. And if you can't fucking see that shit, then you just fucking retarded. You just fucking retarded, man. All right. This shit is going to all that we've been preaching about. Do the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemi Shai. Boy, you finna see it in full time. You finna see it in full time. As much as we've been saying, the Lord is tired of this, the Lord is tired of that. He really finna be tired of every fucking thing that Esau is doing, man. This man is talking about going back to the quote unquote going back to the moon. All right, still committing all types of wickedness here in Babylon the Great. As he is the king over. He is that cruel Lord. Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemi Shai, through His only begotten Son, he finished show out for his elect. He finished show out. And we just gotta continue to be patient, man. Lord's will be at that number. All right. So like, let me go and get these scriptures, man. Let me go and get out of here. The book of Second Thessalonians. Matter of fact, let me get this first. All right. The book of Isaiah, chapter 48, and verse 22. And there is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh, unto the wicked. There will never be no peace for you. Never. All right. You caused this upon your own self, man. All right. With your pride, you allow your pride to get the best of you. Now look at you. Hey, again, you fucked up, Esau. You fucked up. You fucked up. All right. You talking about bombing the Iranians? Ultimately, okay, cool. Say if you do that, that's when Russia, China, all right, and all allied nations of Iran is going to send missiles on your dumb ass. On your dumb ass. You forgetting the fact that Russia, China, both already made statements about bombing your ass, about fucking your ass up if you do something to them, even when it involves being nuclear. You see? But that pride got the best of you, my boy. All right. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. It reads, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai so cometh as a thief in the night. All right. For when it shall say peace and safety, right? As they love to say peace and safety, the border peace as they don't set up. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as a travail upon the women with child, and they shall not escape. All right. Esau is not going to escape the judgment that the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai got for him, man. The fuck you thought this was? What you really thought this was, man? 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. And it reads, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away. This so like, let me keep reading. In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And that's talking about Babylon the Great. It's talking about Babylon. All right. There's people, even our people. Now you're not even finna say the heathens, just the heathens. Our own people, 2/3 of our own people look at this place as if it's heaven. That because it fits their fleshly desires, right? It's only fulfilling their fleshly desires. It's not truly according to the moral of their spirit, which is according to this word. The morality of the Israelites of the spirit is according to this word, but ultimately it's for those that are of the elect, because we know 2/3 ain't going to care about this word. Okay, though they're going to get it right in the kingdom, but on this first go around, they're not going to get it and they're not going to receive it. All right, so it is what it is. Okay, Esau, you definitely fucked up because you're allowing the fact you got your own self into this shit, man. Again, you got your own self into the shit, and now you're gonna reap the consequences, man. All right, the Heavenly Father done laid a snare upon you, and you blindly walk into it. Blindly walk into it. And it's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. All right. But that was edifying. All right, just something quick to the spirit. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and shalom, 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 ba, ba, ba. Death to the wicked, death to Babylon.